Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday, the 27th of April, and I've decided to do this video because I've been getting my videos together to upload and that, and I have noticed that since autumn I am shaking. I thought about time to let you know why I shake and why you can see it in the videos. I don't really notice it while I'm filming, but I can notice it while I'm editing. I can see the shaking. I could actually put in every video that, sorry, this is because of my essential tremors, but I thought I'll explain to you about essential tremors and why I have it. Essential tremors is not life-threatening. But it is a nuisance, and I'll swear and I'll say a bloody nuisance. I can't remember when it first started with me, but my hand started to shake, especially my left one. I'm dominant in my left hand. I'm a left-hander, so that is one that shakes the most. Essential tremors. I can remember, now that I know that it is essential tremors, I can remember my great-grandmother, she used to shake. Her head, she used to say yes all the time, going like this, continuous, non-stop. And her voice also affected with, how do you say it? Because her voice was really shaky, and I put it down to age. I thought, okay, she's 98, 99, whatever old age she was in her 90s. I thought I put it down to age because I had never known a lady her age before. I thought, okay, that's what happens when we get old. And also my grandfather, which was her son, he also had the shakes. And I noticed it most when he'd have his cup of tea, he would pour his tea into his saucer and he would shake. Again, I thought it was age because they're older. You thought, okay, it's age. I know, I can't remember when I actually started shaking. There is something I do have that I'm not quite sure if it actually is essential tremors or it's just nerves like everybody else gets. Like sometimes I was sitting down and I will put my foot up. You can't see because it's up here. Put my tail up and my leg will shake, but it's not shaking. Yes, it is. It's shaking now. My hands shake. Mainly my left one. See that? That shakes. That's my left hand. Your right one does too, but not as bad as your left. And also, my whole body can shake. It's amazing. I can just sit in here and I can feel my body shake. It's what they call internal tremors. It's described as if you're sitting in a car and the car is idling and you're just shaking. That is how it feels like. Mine has gradually gotten worse over the last 12 months, as in my body is shaking more. My head also does. My head goes back and forth. And you see, it doesn't do it all the time. But as I said, the worst thing is my hands. And that is why you will see my video shaking. It's all out of whack. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm shaking. I am shaking. I had to go for a normal, routine blood test the other week, and my legs were shaking. And I mentioned it. So I need some coffee. I said no. I said I don't drink coffee. I said I have a thing called essential tremors. How I got it, well, as I said, through the family. It's hereditary. It comes down, and it's hit and miss in the family who gets it. As far as I know, there's me, maybe a couple of my sisters, and I know there's a brother. I remember one Christmas years ago, I was pouring the drinks at Christmas, yeah, and my sister-in-law noticed I was shaking. Then she said, oh, her husband's shaking, my brother, he shakes. He said, it must be okay because I shake too. We just thought it was just shaking. I did a Google a few years ago. I thought I'd do a Google and find out, yeah, okay, yeah, essential tremors. It's understandable. Then, I don't know how long after that, it started to get worse, a bit worse. So I decided to go and see my doctor. And the first thing he said, he called it benign tremors. I don't know why. I think it's what it used to go by, but it's essential tremors. There's no cure for it. I know I'm on a group on Facebook for it, and there are actually people in America, they actually have what they call a DBS, a deep brain stimulation surgery. Where it's a brain surgery, they put something in their head, I think they put something in their head, I'm not quite sure. They go into the part that actually causes the tremors. They do one side at a time. In Australia, no. What I can't understand is, in America, they go to neurologists. They go to movement specialists because they got ET, as we call it. And here, all I did was went to my doctor, and he just said, essential tremors, benign tremors, okay. And he said, do you drink? I said, no, I don't drink. He said, well, drinking's supposed to help it. But I don't drink. If I drank, I would be a drunk. This is hard, I know that these tremors are going to get worse. But the head one, it's not really noticeable. No one has actually made a comment about it, especially where I volunteer. I do talk about it, that I had it. There are people there who have Parkinson's. There's another people there who might have some other shaking disease, and I can understand the shakiness and the frustration. We play a game called Triominoes, and I have noticed my fine motor skills are getting bad, because if you've ever played Triominoes, try and put in the tiles together. I notice I do shake. Sometimes when I go to sign my name, my hands shake. At the moment, I'm on nothing for it. There's not, from what I hear on the Facebook group, it's hit and miss about the medication that can be done for it. And I was told by an RN where I work that there's some kind of blood pressure tablets you can take for it, beta blockers. So I can live with it at the moment. There's nothing really bad about it. I know I was at the chemist once signing for my script, and I was shaking, so I just give my hand a bit of shake, try and see if they'll relax that way. I'd explained to her that I said I have essential tremors in my handshake. She said, well, you don't have to sign it. I said, no, I want to do it. I don't do a lot of writing. I don't do a lot of writing. When I go and volunteer, I sign in right there. We do a bit of writing there, and some things we do, but it's not too bad. But I'm just scared as to how long, of course I could live a longer life, and it's going to be bad. And sugar, because I can remember Ma, that's what I think, I can remember how Ma had it. But she was lucky she had her daughter. They probably didn't know what was wrong. They thought it was probably old age as well. I don't even know. I got a cousin, Ma's granddaughter. I don't even know if they have it. As I said, I'm one of 9. I think Dad had it because it's on Dad's side of the family, typically. And I think Dad had it. I'm trying to remember. I know the younger sister, she does not have it. The next one up, she has it. The next one up is no longer alive, so I'm not quite sure if she had it before she passed away. The next one up, I'm not quite sure if she has it. Then there's me. The next two are 2 boys. My oldest brother, he has it. The next one, my sister, she passed away in 2009, and I'm not quite sure she had it back then. My older sister, I don't know. So, as far as I know, there's maybe at least two, could be another 3 other siblings who have this disease. People think it's Parkinson's. It's not Parkinson's. Because with Parkinson's, you know, once you get, it's all the time. Because they can get medication for Parkinson's and all that. But essential tremors, as I said, it's hit and miss as to what medication you can have. So that's why I did this video, just to explain about why some of the videos do shake. Yeah, that is why the camera shakes. I know I did a video and I've done what I did, and I realised, okay, I got the shakes, means I have to go in and put this in. But saying that I've got essential tremors, sorry about the shaking, it's my shaking and that just tells you, it doesn't explain to you that what essential tremors is. A lot of people have never heard of it. I had never heard of it until I found out about it. My body's shaking now. My head, I can stop when it starts to shaking. As I said, I go no. I can stop. Sometimes I just let it go, but then I'll stop it, and I can stop it, which is good. If it gets to the stage where I can't stop it, I think that's when I will look for medication. So, am I scared? Yes, I am scared. It's just like, I think it's a bit like if you're told you have, I know dementia is worse than this. Dementia can kill. I know this is going to get worse. And that is what I'm scared of. As I said, the whole body shape. It can affect your speech, your shaking, even your mobility, walking. It can also affect that. I didn't think I'd get emotional doing this, but this is it, you know. And if I have to be alone, I don't want someone in my life just to look after me when this gets bad. I would rather be alone than have someone with me just because I have essential tremors. That is going to be the worst part. You know, like now, I just have to look after me, support me, and get me through these things. Like, I think I mentioned in another video that on the 9th, I think it's the 9th of May. Let me check the date here. It's a Thursday. Come on. Yeah, the 9th of May, I'm having a colonoscopy. And in the beginning, I wasn't going to have it. The reason why I'm having a colonoscopy is because there was bowel cancer in the family. Mum's parents they both died from bowel cancer back in the 1950s. And Mum had bowel cancer. Mum's been gone for 3 years in October since she passed away. I think it was 1 or 2 years before that she had bowel cancer. She didn't die, but Mum actually had a tumour at the top of her spinal cord, and that's how she passed away. So even though Dad was a complete arsehole, at least Mum had some support there when she needed it. Me, no, it's hard. When it's hard, then I know I'm going to get worse. I know where I volunteered the other day, last week, that said something about how I can't actually retire, get the age pension until I'm 67. So I have got 6.5 years before I can actually get the age pension. And she said, you've got to volunteer till then. I said, yes. I said, until something happens. And that is, unless my tremors get really bad, that I actually can't work, I don't know how fast I don't know how fast tremors, they can slowly take, or they can, as I said, I'm mumbling now. So this is really, sorry, it is hard. Think about that. I could be alone. And I've said it before, I don't want to be with someone just because they have this tremors, just because I'm going to need help. As I said just before, I'd rather be alone than put that on someone. And that would be hard. And because I'm alone, and when they get really worse, it is not, I don't see a good future for myself, really, with the tremors. Like with my depression, I can get medication for depression, but it doesn't help you. You can still get depression, it can still hit you. The medication just makes you happy most of the time. And that's it, It's like I seem to be hit with everything. Like bloody family. I got hit with the wrong family. Yes, I said that. You might have come from a great family. You felt loved, you felt wanted, hugs and kisses, and I love you. Well, I am the product of a family that didn't have any of that. Maybe that's the cause of my depression, and could be the cause of my borderline personality disorder, which the main thing is abandonment, which is, I was told, was the worst form of child abuse. I have no idea what had it. No idea. I have no idea. As I said, I'm saying it, no idea. But I was told when I went to Hill for Life that abandonment is the worst form of child abuse, and I got it. It could be just something little that caused this. Maybe because I'm sensitive, I have no idea. I'm the middle child, I'm the rainbow sheep of the family, not black sheep, rainbow sheep. With the mental illness, with the essential tremors, with not being a mum, it just seems like everything gets hit at me. I don't think, I've had 2 relationships. I was a late starter to relationships. 1996, so 2006 is when I met my first partner. And yes, if you want to think about that thing, yes, it was. I was still one till then. I was born in 1957. Count the years up to 2006 and you find how old I was when I had my first partner. There were times in that I was happy, and even he said at the end that he said it's the happiest time being with me that he's ever had. Of course. I'm skylarking. I am a good person. You know, I treat people as if the way I want to be treated. But the problem is, a lot of people I don't think the same way. You know, he was an arsehole. And you couldn't understand why I didn't want to leave, why I wanted to leave him, why I didn't want to be with him, and all this kind of thing. Then there was the other ex you've known about. Oh my God. She was a cheater. Not just once. She cheated on a woman she was living with me and another woman. But the other woman, Cheryl, knew that Donna was living with this other woman, and that she still went when it was going out with her. It is just mind blowing. It's hard. I know this is just about Essential Tremors, but once I get going, it's it. This is a baby we haven't seen for a while, have we? This is little Sam. Now, little Sam is not actually a reborn. She is a newborn Behringer doll, aren't you? I didn't realise that. I just thought she was so darn cute. And it wasn't until I trying to find out what kit name she was. There's nothing on there. And I also wondered why she had different joints and that to the normal reborns. So I took a photo of her and put up on Stephanie's Patreon, and to find out if they knew what kit she was. And Stephanie said that's what she is. La newborn Behringer baby. But she's a cutie, and she is named Sam, aren't you? I just had it. She's a special baby, and she got the same name as the one I call my baby who I lost. Yeah. That's it. I'm sorry it's so long, but I just wanted to come and talk about my shaking and why the videos are shaking. It's not. Wish there was somehow that I could somehow do that so it's not shaking. If anybody knows because I use my phone, the camera in my phone to do my videos. If anyone out there watching this video knows if there's a way that I can still video and I'm not shaking. I know the same thing if I'm going to take a photo. I'm there and I am shaking. And I cannot think of how to stop it. I know people enjoy my videos. I've been told by a couple how they're I've got 109 subscribers. Thank you. I just do this because I enjoy my babies, and I enjoy filming where I go on my travels. Whatever I think about filming, I film. Like, this is something I felt I need to talk about was my tremors. ET, we call it ET, Essential Tremors. I'm working on some videos at the moment. As I said, I make my videos on my phone, I transfer them to my computer, then I bring them into Windows Movie Maker, and I add the little bit of music, and I'm adding some of those fancy things into it now. I do that in all Windows Movie Maker. Then I'll save that. Then I got a program where I can change it to another file extension, which actually shrinks down the video so that it's not so long to upload, because some of the movies are 5 gigs and it really brings it down. So that's, at the moment I'm converting my Kingy Beach video, and it was a big video. Not quite sure how many gigs, but because it's Kingy Beach. Bringing my baby in. I haven't had little Sam in any videos for a long time. I think not since I opened it. Speaking of which, I have got a box opening video to do, which I might do when I'll finish this video. I transfer it on my computer, so I've got more room to do. I might do that while that's transferring. It takes a while to, not transferring, converting. It takes a while to convert, so I might do my box opening video. Very special. 2 babies. Two. So I think I might go, as I said, I am sorry my camera shakes, but on the other hand, it's something that can't be helped unless someone knows of a way that I can still video and not shake, not cause the camera. There must be something to do that. A camera that when you shake, it still doesn't wobble. I don't know. Might have to do a Google to see if there's something that I can get that will actually stop the video shaking, because I don't want you all to get seasick while you're walking on the beach, or when I'm driving along. And when I drive along, it's okay because I have a mobile phone holder on the windscreen, so that holds it for me. So that's no screen. So I think I might go and do my box opening. Well, give me something to do while that's converting. I think I've got another one in the movie maker that I've still got a few more. I've got one in there I'm doing. Which one's that? Wait a minute. Something very suspicious going on here. Something is going. I've got to do. I don't know what I'm doing. The one I've got in the movie maker is actually Kingy Beach. And the one I've got converting is also Kingy Beach. So something's going on at what I'm doing. Yes. So again, this video was mainly to tell you about essential tremors, and that it's something that is, I can't be helped unless I can find something that, even get another kind of camera where I'm not, that alleviates it if I'm shaking, that the video doesn't shake. I'm going to have to look into it more. But until then, I am sorry about the shaking. Please don't get seasick. Maybe take some medication before, and if you think you're going to be seasick. I was told Coke is good for seasick, for any kind of motion sickness. Maybe have a glass of Coke while you watch my videos. That's an idea. I don't drink any soft drink, but when I'm preparing for my colonoscopy, I have brought some lemonade because I've got to drink all this fluid, and they want you to have a lot of fluid. Especially the last 24 hours is no food whatsoever. Although I can eat jelly. Jelly is a food, is liquid. So I can still eat that, and jelly is yummy. Maybe I will do a video getting my prep done. I won't video the operation, but I'll just see what happens. So I will go, and again, I apologise that the videos are shaken. I've got to try and fix it somehow. So me and Sam will see you later. I'm off to find out what I'm working on my computer, see which one I'm doing. I'm confused. I think that's ET. Yeah, what do you reckon? So bye people, and everybody have a good day, mate. Bye.